What's going on, everybody? So I finally got the garage finished all the way complete. I got the ceiling insulated, we got the ceiling sheathed with plywood, all of the finishes completely done, finally. So everything in here is complete as far as the lighting goes. We've got the recessed lighting that we put in that's more of a daylight. So at night or during the day, if you have the garage doors closed and you're working on stuff, it's nice and bright white light. But we also have, as you can see, some center lighting that's more of a Edison bulbs and like a yellowy vintage style light. So if you're hanging out here with friends, it's just more of a chill vibe. But yeah, everything completely trimmed out, stained, and done. Aside from the mini split, we are still gonna add a mini split in the corner at some point, probably before the summer or during the summer. I'll do a little update video if I get to that. But that is basically it. I'll show some B-roll so you can kind of see some of the details of the shop and the garage. And remember, if you have any questions on the build, there are 2 other videos that you can check out as far as the building being built and installed, the plywood and the insulation and all that good stuff in some of the other videos. And feel free to comment on those if you have any questions as well. But this is basically it. Finished, complete garage, finally. One of the main things that took so long was shortage of supply. I mean, there was nothing available for quite a while. So now everything's kind of back to normal. The price is normal. So we went ahead and finished it out. So really happy with the results. Let me know what you think. So I went ahead and finished all of the ceiling insulation. I pre-cut all of my sheets about 1 inch oversized. That way everything wedged up there nice and tight, finishing all of the seams with foil tape. After that, I went straight into installing the exhaust fan. This is something I know I'm gonna need in the summertime for the heat and all of the fumes. Then I went straight into cutting and staining all of the plywood. This is a plyboard that has kind of a little tongue and groove look to it. It's a little detail. I started finishing all the framing along with getting all this plywood up on the ceiling. These half sheets were pretty easy to get up, but once you started dealing with full sheets, it got a little tricky. So I'm working on the top section here. It's the center 4-foot wide section. So it makes life a little easier because it's full sheets of plywood other than where I'm putting the pendant lights right here and here. So I had to do some cutouts and they had to line up obviously, but going good. Trying to get this thing finished. And then hopefully soon I can trim everything out, finish touching up paint, and then be done with this. So I just wanted to touch again on the framing for the plywood sheathing. Basically what I'm doing is they're gonna be 4-foot by 8-foot sheets coming across here, and then 24-inch by 8-foot sheets filling in that gap behind those rails. So I did 2x4 by 12s all the way across, connected on the metal studs. And then in between at each seam, I ran a 2x4 so that each piece of plywood sheathing has something to connect to. And then in the center of each piece of plywood, so there's no sagging, there's another connecting point. So basically everything can get pulled nice and tight. Following along with the build. I hope it's been entertaining and that you guys have gotten something out of it if you're doing the same type of project. Like and subscribe if this video has helped you in any way, and I look forward to future projects. Thanks, guys.